And yeah, it's one of those typical things, just had a stormy weather, just like in the old days when I used to work as a satellite installer for a living. I'm going to play satellite installer for the day. A friend of the family, Helen, gave us a call, decided to give me a call because her TV's gone on the blitz. She doesn't want to call Sky TV, she doesn't want to pay exorbitant prices. Her dish may be stuffed, luckily I have a spare, and yeah, I've still got my tools from 8 years ago, so I get to play Sky Guy for the day. Woohoo! Anyway, we'll have some fun, catch up with you. So, we're going to set up the satellite dish. Just going to quickly assemble it. So, we've got the Lone West block, brand new one. Got the dish, got a little boom. I'm just going to put it together. So there. Funky. Do that before you put the skin. Alright. That there just clips in. Right. That there you want facing inwards. Just sits in there. Neat. Very neat. Well done, Elvis. Oh, him in there. So fucking bar. Not one screw spare. So you need a Phillips head screwdriver, 10mm and 11mm for the F-type connections, 11mm. You need a 10, 11 and a Phillips head screwdriver to install one of these. So there you have it, guys. Just make sure all my nuts are done up tight. Okay, here we have one Alcris 65cm satellite dish. Brackets all on there, ready to do it once I've got it all set in place. Until then, I hope you enjoyed. That's how to put a satellite dish together. Not exactly rocket science. See you guys. Okay guys, so there's the old dish down there, throw it down in the bush. Come around here and you can see the brackets. I've fitted it on. It did originally go through this top bracket here, but it only gives you a very slender amount of meat on the top here. This gives me more play up and down and more left and right, having it up higher away from this perm stay. It needs to be going in that angle. Now this is just a little, you know, $40 satellite finder. It's a squelch box. It makes a whole lot of noise when you put your hand in front. Okay, so what you got to do to get a satellite dish aligned is I want to line up to that centre post over there where that right angle is. So I line up the boom. You hear that squelch? So we know that's about right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock in 2 of these pivot points. That's these 2 top screws here and here I've done it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 10mm and just do up the U-bolt assembly. So I don't know if you can hear that squelch. Okay, it's quite a good squelch. It's a good movement as we call it. You know, it's not like we're doing Top Gun or anything, but you know, we've got tone. So I'll do him up. So what we're doing basically here is we're locking in the left and right. We're locking in the horizontal. It's locked in. Okay, so the way to test it, you can hear the squelch. So if I turn it one way, drops. Turn it the other way, drops. So we know that if I go left, drops, and right, it drops. So the next test, as you can still hear the squelch, obviously we've done the left and right, so now we're going to go top and bottom. So what I generally do is just pull on this, you can hear it drop, and then push it down a bit. So that's pretty much bang on, right where she is. So this is how you align the dish. Basically this is around 44 degree angle. The way the signal works is it comes from the LMB here, bounces towards, or it comes from the space, 45 degree angle or whatever angle, onto the centre of the dish, gets magnified and then bounces off onto the low noise block. That cancels out all of the lower noise frequencies like your radio, TV, phone, all that crap, and it just goes right up to your gigahertz frequencies, which is a high frequency range where all your satellite communications are for your video. Not that I understand fuck all of it, but that's how it works. Anyway, so finally I'm just going to tune in this little focus knob here. Now I know it needs to be, see it's squelching its head off, so what I'm going to do is they give you this little adjuster. Because it's going right off its head, I need to turn it down a bit, just so I can tell. Turn it down. So that would be him there. Clouds are moving up there, so I expect that signal to waver a little. There's signal there. Okay. is 8 decibels. If I turn it up, so that's 10 decibels. So if I put my hand over the low noise block here, dead. So I know I'm getting at least 10 dB of signal. Try turning up that bit more, so that I'd say that's about 11. Okay, my guess is I'm getting about 14 to 20 decibels of signal. Either way, the decoders only need about 8 to 10 to work nicely. So we've got a screaming little beauty. Alright, and then finally I just take my little test lead that I've made here off of my $40 satellite box. And see, it goes because there's 15 or 13 or 18 volts from the satellite receiver inside coming up here. So I'm just going to slap him onto there, pop back with some wire ties and finish her off. Make sure everything's tight. And that's how it's done, guys. Catch you later. See ya. Right, just done the final tie off check. She's all tied off, checked, looks good. So, the weather, pretty crappy. White beach for you, which is why the dish looked like the way it did. Pretty cruddy stuff. So, that's how to change a satellite dish that's been rusted out, fallen to pieces. I'll show you when I'm down exactly what went wrong with it. Out of the tree, rubber part. You can see what happened to it. Okay. So of course the water flows to the lowest point, doesn't it? So the lowest point on the dish is there. You can see all along here it's all cracked open and exposed. You can see here the way it's designed, water pools and gathers around the bottom of the dish, so it was eventually going to go. This is an old Sky dish, a 1 guard, 60 centimetre, and it's held together here by these two little spot welds on each side. What happens is of course they rust out and the spot welds give, and then you can grab it and go in and out with the boom. See? And that's where we have the focus issues, where she was getting all the signal loss. So, job well done. I can't get into the house, she's not home. I'm sure she'll just come home and see it.